Welcome to the University of Texas at Austin. We're so glad to have you here. At this point, you may be considering joining a student organization here on campus. Here at UT, we want everyone who joins a student organization to feel safe and to have an experience free from hazing. That's why we want to educate all students about what hazing is and how to prevent it from happening in the first place. As a student, it's important for you to understand some basic information about what is and isn't hazing, so you can be more empowered to take action. First, let's answer the basic question: what is hazing? The official UT definition of hazing, as listed in the Institutional Rules on Student Services and Activities in Chapter 14, can be quite extensive. So, let's break this down into some key concepts. First, hazing is any activity that endangers the mental or physical health and general safety of an individual. These activities are for the purpose of joining or maintaining membership in a student organization. Hazing can occur on or off campus and by one person or in a group setting. Finally, hazing is against the law in the state of Texas. Now that you understand some of the key concepts of hazing, let's take a look at some examples. Hazing activities can fall across a spectrum, from acts of intimidation and harassment to more overt forms of violence. Examples of violent hazing activities may be easier to recognize, as these are often portrayed the most in media. Additional forms of hazing are those of harassment and intimidation. The following more subtle forms of hazing are often ignored or categorized as jokes within an organization, but they can still cause mental and emotional harm. Any questions? Great question. Regardless of whether someone agrees to participate in an activity or not, it can still be considered hazing. This is because the peer pressure, the desire to belong, and the power dynamics in a group creates a coercive environment that interferes with the student's ability to give consent. Now that you understand the key concepts and the spectrum of hazing, let's talk about what you can do if you recognize hazing occurring. Choosing to respond can be difficult, but one way to think about what to do is to be vocal. Be Vocal is a 3-step intervention model that's easy and motivates all of us to play a role in keeping our fellow Longhorns safe. We've already discussed the first step in effectively intervening, which is to recognize potential harm by identifying hazing activity on campus. The next step is to choose to respond. There may be some barriers holding you back. But also consider what's motivating you to intervene. Finding the courage to intervene is not easy, but Longhorns take care of each other. The final step of Be Vocal is to take action. Be Vocal recognizes that there is no one-size-fits-all way to respond to acts of hazing, and different individuals may choose different ways to take action. So, first, you must consider your own safety in the process of responding. Whether you're taking direct action,
be proactive. Talk to my organization leaders about how our group can change things for the better when I see planned hazing activities.
Directly confront the group or individual when I see hazing taking place in the moment.
Ask other members for help to intervene.
Reach out to a mentor or advisor for support.
Or indirect action.
Revise your current student organization practices and activities so they align with your values. Evaluate membership. Members who continue a culture of hazing should not be members of your organization.
UT offers a range of options to not only report high-risk behavior, but to provide you with the support that you need. You can call the Behavior Concerns and COVID-19 Advice Line at 512-232-5050 to seek support and to report an incident. You may also report hazing online at hazing.utexas.edu or at safety.utexas.edu/BCCAL. Remember, no matter how you choose to report, there is always the option to report anonymously. Also, UT recognizes that hazing can have real impacts on students. We encourage anyone impacted by hazing to seek support and counseling at the Counseling and Mental Health Center, University Health Services, or Student Emergency Services. If you'd like to learn more about bystander intervention and how to prevent hazing on campus, visit the Be Vocal website at wellnessnetwork.utexas.edu/bevocal or hazing.utexas.edu. The University of Texas at Austin is committed to preventing acts of hazing, but remember that you play a big part. Longhorns take care of each other. With more bystanders willing to intervene and take action against hazing, we can create a culture of caring for each other's well-being at UT.